I'm often asked about how to connect with the Quran in the month of Ramadan, in particular with people who Arabic is not their first language. Now, one of the mysteries, I think, and one of the secrets that most Arabic people don't tell you about is they don't really understand the Quran a whole lot as well. The Quran is not meant to be self-evident in that sense, that just because you speak Arabic or could read an Arabic newspaper, that you can understand the intricacies of the Quran. Many Arabic people who have memorized, Surah Wal-Adiyati Dabha, فَالْمُورِيَاتِ قَدْحًا فَالْمُغِيرَاتِ صُبْحًا فَأَثَرُنَّ بِهِ نَقْعًا. If you were to ask them now, hey, what does that mean? They're like, يعني لا أدري, And that's why there's something called tafsir. There's tafsir ibn Kathir and al-Tabari and others. And therefore the explanation of the Quran is really just a translation of the Quran in Arabic. The Quran, though, is meant to be searched for. And when you hear that word Quran, it comes from the root qara'a, which means to read for oneself and loud enough for others to hear it. But there's also a secondary meaning that's found in the language of the Arab, which also, it extends into the quru', which means connections. And therefore the Quran wasn't just meant to be read by one person. It's not just about self-study. The concept of the Quran is that it is delivered. So there's a syntax, آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله. There's a syntax from Allah to the angels who carried the book to the messengers. There's a delivery system. And therefore, the promise of the Quran is that if you study it, and if you approach it, and if you seek it with sincerity, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ, that is the book. لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ, no doubt in it. Who does it benefit though? لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. It is reserved in its benefit for those who approach it with a pious sincerity. And therefore Allah says in Surah Al-Qaf, and it's one of the most profound verses that I always remind myself and you to consider. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that this Quran is a dhikr, it is a reminder. Liman, for these types of people, the one who approaches it with an open heart, the one who gives it his full hearing, full attention, who studies it, and the one who witnesses its truth as they learn it. And those three things, whenever you bring them together, you will benefit from the Quran. When you seek it with an open heart, with a soft heart towards Allah, when you want to find the truth within it, when you want to connect with it, when it becomes an impassioned part of your life, and you give it your full attention, you give it moments of study, you seek out lessons where you can learn it, and you bear its witness, you witness it in your life, you practice it as much as you can, you will connect with the Quran in the month of Ramadan and outside the month of Ramadan. So I implore myself and you always to be from those who has a system of study for the Quran. Make it a daily ritual of your life. Never should a day go by that you don't open its covers and you look inside it. Never should a day go in its life where you don't hear it read by other than you. The Prophet ﷺ used to love hearing it from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and Ubay ibn Ka'b and Uthman ibn Affan and Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhum wa ghayrihim ajma'een. And that becomes a sure way of finding the connection to Allah that you seek with the Quran. Finally, don't forget about the reward of the one who struggles to learn it. And I end with this hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, Al-Mahiru bil-Quran, kama rawi al-Imam Muslim, the one who's skilled and has artistry in the recitation of the Quran, مع السفرة الكرام البررة, they attain to the levels of the angels. وَالَّذِي يَقْرَأُ الْقُرْآنَ وَيُتَعْتِعُ فِيهِ, but the one who recites from the Quran and stumbles, يُتَعْتِعُ, stumbles in it, له أجران, is given double the reward. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the companions of the Quran. May Allah bless us with its light in this life and in the next. And may Allah protect us from the punishment of Jahannam with it. Allahumma ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.